I told you that in this next season of your life, you were going to do something so big that everyone who ever knew you would hear about your success? Well, it's absolutely possible. But there's a catch. It's not just going to happen on its own. You are going to make it happen. And that's why I'm excited to invite you guys to join me on Patreon, where I'm going to teach you how. When you become a patron, you will have access to workshops, worksheets, presentations, and demonstrations that teach a wide variety of lessons, including how to use water to shift your reality, step-by-step manifestation methods that can ultimately lead you to your biggest dreams, games and exercises to strengthen and build your intuition, tips, tricks, and top secrets to confidence building and becoming the person you've always wanted to be. There's no time like the present to create an amazing future. And one of the greatest investments that you can make is in yourself. So join me on Patreon as myself and others manifest the lives that only and truly dreams are made of. Welcome to the Dream Academy. What's up, Aquarius? All right, so look, we're going to be jumping into you guys' reading. Make sure you guys head on over to Patreon and become a patron so you can take things up to the next level. That's what we're doing. We're moving on up to the next level. We have this time to really get in tune with ourselves, so we might as well continue to build off the solid foundations we've already set. You did. So as I was getting into you guys' energy space, okay, so imagine this, right? You standing there. It's like a parking lot, and it's like 1,000 people in the parking lot. And then all of a sudden, I don't know why I'm getting this vision, but a big old shoe comes from the heavens and it stomps, right? And then all of the people fall, except for you and a few others, okay? That's what I'm saying. It's something about, like when others fall or when others have fallen, you stood up. Or you still standing. You standing strong. You solid. You know what I'm saying? You got your solid footing, 10 toes down, whatever you want to call it. You still standing. Okay? When the foot stomp, you still standing. And that's who we need. Okay? We need those who are still standing right now. So we're going to be talking about what that may mean. And then of course, with who was that? Virgo. You might have something connected with a Virgo. You could be allies with a Virgo, or you can have a Virgo who wanted this for you, but there is somebody who wanted you to fall. Okay, we always have those type of things. But listen, the way I'm seeing it is someone is tipped over on the ground, fell over, I'm falling, I can't get up, right? And they're looking at you, still standing. And that's why they want you to fall. Not because, you know, they standing and they want to be the only one standing. No, it's because I'm falling too. So watch out for anybody who at this time, like I would just say anybody who's doing not so great, don't say anything to them about anything happening to you. It's like the jealousy monster wants to gobble it up, wants to eat it up. You know, say anything. It's like don't give them anything. Okay, don't give them anything. All right, let's go ahead. Let's pull one of these vintage wisdom oracle cards. We got to break that down. We got to break that down. See what is going on with that energy there. Okay, here we go. Perception. It's how you're seeing things or how people are seeing things. People can be looking at you like you're doing so well right now. You know what's going on. And it can just be the perception. You just minding your business being you. But remember what I was just saying about if you're doing well, if you got anything going on, don't brag about it. Don't say anything because the perception. Right? If I'm down, if the foot came down and stumped, and I'm the one laying on the ground, and I'm looking at you, if you say, man, look at me standing up, You bragging. You know what I'm saying? The perception of someone who's on the ground looking up is very different from that of someone who is standing up. Can you understand what I'm saying? The perception, that's two different perceptions right there. That's two different viewpoints. Okay? So understand that right now. That some stuff you're not going to be able to explain to someone who's laying on the ground. Okay? Spiritually, symbolically, what do I mean by they're laying on the ground? Okay, maybe things ain't going so great for them right now. Maybe they talked a big game and everything they talked, the carpet got ripped from up under them. Okay? Maybe they were saying, I'm going to go away, I'm going to leave you, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that. And then this happened. It's like, nope, sit down. Lay down. So whatever it is, the perception is very different. Okay? Whatever it is, you're still standing. So let's go ahead. Let's get to the spread and see what else we may get. So we might be looking at two different perceptions right here. We might get a glimpse into that. What we get, 8 of Cups. Okay? So that walking away, that turn your back, that I can't do nothing with this. And that's what I'm feeling like. Maybe someone felt like I can't do anything with this. So maybe that's what you said about a certain group of people, a certain group of maybe an ex, or a group of exes. Ooh, who pimping like that? But it's something you had to walk away from. Maybe your perception changed. Also, what I'm saying is this too with these theater masks. Somebody's mask fell off. And once their mask fell off, your perception of them changed and you can't go back. Okay? I cannot go back to the way I used to see you because your clown mask fell off and now I really see, the demon, the devil, or whoever you are. It's about devil in disguise. Okay? But it doesn't have to be deep. Like, it don't have to be deep like that, like the devil was creepy. Like, nah. It could be quick. For some of y'all, this is like a quick personality shift. You saw someone as, happy-go-lucky, and then as soon as they lost their mind, pow. And I'm also picking that up for one of you all. Somebody is being judged unfairly because the perception shifted because someone caught you in a bad moment. Okay? And then somebody may have walked away from you because they caught you in a bad moment. You snapped off or did something around that. And now the perception shifted. Also, wow, I'm getting that for someone wants to come through and tell you that. Like, listen, don't judge me off that one thing. Or don't let your image of me shift because you caught me slipping at that moment. You know what I mean? But for some of y'all, you like, please, I've seen this before. You don't have to see it 2-3 times or go through it, experience it again to know it's time to walk away. A quick glimpse into the future this person has shown you and you've decided, no, thank you. Let's see what is crossed by. The Ace of Cups. Oh, you know what this could be too? You shifted someone's perspective. Okay, someone may not have paid attention to you like that, right? And this doesn't even have to be romantic, even though we got all cups so far. But it's kind of like, I misjudged you. Right? I looked at you a certain kind of way. We all standing up, right? In this parking lot. But then when this shoe came down and stomped and I fell, but you still standing, that makes me look at you differently. I don't have the same perception of you because, see, you still standing makes you look different from this angle. You feel what I'm saying? Like, whereas I thought either both of us would fall or I would be the one standing and you would be the one on the ground. No, baby, it's vice versa. It's the reciprocal. You feel me? And you look very tall. You look very tall. So, you ready to date now? You ready to be friends now? I'm ready to offer you what I should have offered you when we was all standing together. Now, also, this is that feeling of my eyes are being opened. During this time, maybe someone's perception of you is changing because they like what they see now. They like what you're bringing. Something about you is oozing. It's oozing out something. I don't know, kind of like this lingering of the smoke. Like something that's coming out of you and it smells good. I like it. So maybe you're bringing gifts, skills, talents, things out of you that some people didn't know were there. Let's see what's in the deep root of it. The Two of Wands. You got options. But again, it's going back to this perception. it's like it can go one of two ways. So either you're looking at someone, or maybe you're looking at life. This could be a metaphorical thing, talking about how we're looking at this lockdown and what's going on. Your perception could be, this is terrible. Oh my God, this is horrible. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Everything's falling apart. Or your perception could be, man, this is my time to build. This is my time to get ahead, man. All the time I didn't have and all the things I couldn't do. It's like, wow, boom, right here. You know, it's how you're looking at it, okay? One of two things. Some of y'all are debating a trip. Somebody ready to risk it all to go to Cancun. Somebody say, hey, you know what? It's $2 to go to Jamaica. I might have to go and take that chance. And you might. If you're single and you don't have nobody to bring it home to, you might say, hey, I'm ready to risk it all. Sayonara. Bye. I'm going to another country. Now, I don't know what you're going to do in another country, because, you know, if the world is like this, then that means, you know, ain't no tourist attractions open, ain't no, you know, amusement parks and all that stuff open right now. But, you know, if you're just looking to go, maybe you might do that. Let's see what is happening in the recent past, or what happened in the recent past. The Two of Pentacles again. It's still talking about the perception. It's still talking about like two different, like, see, we got the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. We got the perception with the two different masks. We still talking about those who are standing and those who have fallen. It's like this is the only thing that wants to be talked about. Sheep, wolves. Who's standing, who has fallen. Separate. It's like there's a separation period happening right now. You only want to deal with the people who are on your side. Ooh. And in a physical sense, metaphorical sense, right now is crucial that you only deal with people who are on your side. I think I was saying that for Virgo. It's like the separation. Who went to heaven and who went to hell? You know, this is no offense to nobody's situations, okay? But it's just kind of like, in the sense of what we're talking about here, we're talking about those who may have, I don't know, maybe doubted you, or maybe laughed at you for certain things, or maybe looked at you like you were crazy for believing certain things, or trying certain things, researching, studying certain things, and now it's just being shown and proven. It's a lot of showing and proving right now. No offense to nobody's situation, but perceptions are changing and shifting. What you used to do that used to be crazy, you bout on to something now, Aquarius. You know? But like I was telling Virgo, it's not a thing of, well, it's going to unfold. We talking now. Right now. Let's see what's going on in the headspace, or what's crowning this whole thing. The Eight of Pentacles. So it may pertain to work. It may pertain to money. Extra sources of income. Where are things coming from? Okay? How am I going to pull in this bag? So maybe you are wondering this, or this is what's the outside perception coming in. Someone may be wondering, how are you getting a bag? Why are you still getting a bag? Why are you still standing? Work-wise, money-wise. How come you still got it? What was that? That was a savings account back there? Oh, no. You mean tell me you had an emergency fund? Dang. Yeah, that's why you still standing. Okay? For those of you all who are still working, it's like, dang, you still get to work? You still get to get that bag? Something about that. Something about how, like pulling a rabbit out of a hat. Still getting something about this theater stage. Magical, you know, you being a magician. How did you do that? Separation. The separation. Now, this energy can be coming from also someone who's standing as well, because we got this Ace of Cups where it's like, I'm looking at you and my perception about you has changed, because I see you standing over there, Aquarius, and that person is standing too. And that's the attraction, because it's like, cool, everybody else is eliminated. I needed to see that right fast before I made my choice. And so now that I see you still standing, that makes you that much more appealing. All these other stunt fronters and pretenders are sitting down, and now I can see the real. You feel what I mean? Let's see what's going on in the near future. What's happening? Oof, there they are. I can see you. I see you over there standing, because I'm over here standing too. Male or female energy, taking how it applies. King of Wands. They see you standing. Perception of you has shifted, and it also can be vice versa. You can be looking at someone else like, yo, I'm ready to risk it all because I see them over there standing. See, during times like this is when you need to know. See, we can say goodbye to all the scrubs. You know, they have had their chance. All of the dependent, the codependent, narcissistic. Nah, you had your chance. Sit down. Foot came and stomped you down. So you go and you lay there real quick. And all who was ready, stand up. Actually, you've been standing. Stay standing. You know? But anyway, this is that person. I want to talk about this person. The one who sees the new sexy or has that new perspective. Okay? Let's see. I'm even getting this with like Instagram. Like all of those butt shaking twerkers. It's like, yeah. You so, no offense to my twerkers. Yeah, you get your twerk on. But you better have something else to back it up. Because if you was just depending on twerking to make it working, it ain't working. Okay? Now, right now, during this season, all twerkers got to sit down. Unless you're going on with that all fans where you charge people to see you twerk. Anyway, near future with this king. Transition. All going to like perception again too. Something is shifting. The transition period. This person has seen you go through like this period of transition through our world. They've seen you shift. They've seen the foot come down and stomp. They saw you still standing there. And they seen, I like this lady because she has like these butterfly wings on her. They saw you go from, maybe a caterpillar to now flying. They see you differently. Something changed. Okay? A metamorphosis has taken place. Also, vice versa with this person. I'm getting some of you guys are going to be surprised because some of the people who you thought would have fallen are still standing. And maybe you just don't know it yet. You haven't seen because some other people may have gone through a transition. And I'm hearing like you would like this one. To me, this feels like a family member who you thought would always kind of be down and out. But now they've changed and they've grown. And for somebody that's like your son too. Like you're so happy for your son to have grown and matured to be something, a law-abiding citizen and all that other good stuff. So let's see what's the fear though. What's the fear from all of this? Ten of Swords. Yikes. You see how that person is laid out? This is what I'm talking about when I said a foot came down and stomped. This is how some people got. And again, no offense to nobody's situation. Take it how it applies. I'm not saying any one thing specific. Just apply it to your situation, okay? Whatever the foot symbolically coming down stomping represents to you, okay? For a lot of people, this just represents unpreparedness in times like this. Tricking off. Too busy paying attention, being consumed by social media. Too busy shaking your butt. Too busy doing everything except for stacking bread, getting this money, emergency funds, savings, looking towards the future to see what you should be doing so you can capitalize off of it. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Not paying attention. Not being spiritually inclined so you could have got the warning. Hey, it's about to rain. It's about to rain. Get your umbrella. That's what I'm talking about. That's who laid out like this right now. No offense to nobody's situation. Or this is what someone may have wanted for you. Remember how I was saying, you're standing. Now the perception of you is looking like this. But I would love for you to be here. Either with me or instead of me. Okay? Let's see what you look like. Can you see that? Da-da-da-da! That's the Emperor. Can you see that? Now, let me explain what I mean when I say, can you see that? This is what I'm saying. The foot come a stomping down. And look how that looks. You got those who fall, who fold. And you got those who not only stand, but rise. You rise during the falling. Oh, Aquarius. That's beautiful. That just touched my soul right there. Like, ooh, Aquarius. Woo! That transition, boy, that perspective. How you like me now? They can never go back and say anything about you. They can't say nothing. All right, let's go ahead and see what is in the hopes. The Five of Pentacles. I want you to be broke with me. I don't want you to get no work. If you broke, I don't want you to have a optimistic perspective to where you just see the bright silver line in any way, regardless of what's going on. I don't want that. I don't want you to have that. I want you to sit right here on this ground with me. I want you to lay down right here with me. This could be somebody looking off from afar too. It don't have to be somebody in your face, you know. But come on down to Miseryville. You know, Misery love company. I would so love to have you come and knock on my door. Like, come on, you know? They would love. But you can't answer to that because this one here is calling. Be aware of low vibrational energies. Like, I want to call to talk about my problems, my misery. I want to call to tell you all about the victimhood I'm experiencing right now, my hardships. I want to lay it on thick. Okay, somebody wants to lay it on thick if you allow them. All right, but you can't absorb that energy right now. It's too important for you to be in your right perspective, perception, having the right perception. The struggle. Somebody wants to see you struggle. Why do we always have so many people with this kind of energy? Oh, duh, because didn't I just say misery love company? Lonely, okay. So you might have someone around you who can't process loneliness right now. This could be an ex. It's hard for someone to process loneliness, especially if they think you're quarantined and chilling with somebody else. I'm even seeing like what we do nowadays, Skype, like Messenger app, like I don't know, whatever it is that y'all do these days to talk to people face to face. FaceTime, there it is. FaceTime. Y'all children, y'all know I'm old school. I just come see you if I want to talk to you. But now I got to figure it out, child. All right, so let us see. Somebody's doing that, though. I could see somebody setting that up. If you like me, like you got to go set it up or you got to go dust off your old Skype password and stuff. But whatever the case may be, there's communication via video. Let's see what we have as the outcome of this whole thing. Ooh, see? They're ready. Whoever this is who shifted their perspective, this is the Ten of Cups, by the way. Whoever it was that shifted their perspective of you, they like what they see. They love it. They love it. Some of y'all may have someone who loves you. Like, I'm picking that. I don't know where that came from. Somebody loves you, even if they never said it. They love you. Like, they can, you know, they can see it. They can see. Like, I can see that, you know, perception-wise. Like, I may have been here with it, but now my head is tilting this way with it. Like, I can see that, you know. I can see us. I can see a family. I can see this as my wife or my husband. I can see you bearing my children or whatever. Or I can see myself having his baby or whatever, you know. But it took this, man. I'm telling you, we gonna find some silver linings. We gonna find something good to say about what's going on. So let's go. Let me go ahead. So the good things are, you've been able to shine during this time. Someone has seen you stand when the foot comes thumping down and you didn't fall. Somebody sees you as the emperor or the master of what you do, the master of your craft. You have superseded the expectations of someone. Because when I say superseded, I mean like king. We'd be like, yeah, that's it right there. But it's like, boom, emperor. Like, whoa, I didn't, you know, this was what I thought. But this is like even more than I thought. Okay. The full package. I could see, you know, because some people, you know, trying to figure out right now, all right, who got this, who can cook, you know, am I going to get tired of being in your presence? Are we going to be arguing all the time? Like, a lot of stuff is being shown and proven. Man, even with, I'm getting weight. I just picked up somebody got weight issues or body image issues. And someone is realizing that it was never my body or something like that. Because whatever it is that you got going on, it surpasses or supersedes somebody, you know, like I said earlier, shaking their butt. Whereas this person may have been the type of person, hey, I want to see something shake right fast, blah, blah, blah. But then this thing shifted their perspective. Okay, that's cool. I want that, but I want this too. Something shifted. Okay, an add-on. Like there was like this add-on. But man, that's what I get for y'all. Let me pull one more of these Vintage Wisdom Oracle cards to see what else comes up. So you got the tale of two people. You got the person who's looking at you, wants you to come lay down with them on the ground. And then you got the other person who's looking at you like, dang, you still standing? Could be unexpected, okay? Let's see. Whoa, this wants to jump out. Thought. The thought. So there was a perception shift in the realm of thought. That's really all it is, because that's all we can do is sit at home and think. I mean, like we out there socializing in the club. So with this lockdown, a lot of people have had to give things a second thought. And because of the stillness and the quietness, the thoughts have shifted. So whereas I may have looked at you like this, now I look at you like that. And where I may have looked at you like that, now I look at you like this. Like, oh, what the? I thought you was, boy, you was just, so the whole time, okay. You know, a lot of people are giving second thoughts. Dang, I could have used that money that I spent on them Jordans that I was trying to look good for so and so for 2 minutes. You know, no offense to nobody's situation. Okay, it's just we got to learn. We got to learn. Okay, and some people are really learning. But like this. Okay, and some people are learning like this. So pick your battle, all right? So that's what I get for you. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, your subscribes, your shares. I appreciate you guys so much. Head on over to Patreon, choose your tier, and get started with this manifestation today, all right? And if you join the Vibe Pack tier, you're going to get, for the month of May, you're going to get this tarot card kit. I'm going to send it in this because, you know, this is kind of big for shipping. But it's going to come with the book. It's going to come with the tarot cards. And this is the tarot card set. As I was explaining to the other signs, this is kind of like a beginner's tarot set. It has the words written on there for you for explanation. In that package, you're also going to get a sage wand. It's wrapped like this. It looks like this, 9-inch sage wand. Then you're going to get a rose quartz crystal. So you're going to get either pink, purple, or blue container that it goes in. It comes with that rose quartz crystal. Along with a little slip, I don't have it in here, a little slip of paper that explains the rose quartz crystal, what it means, and all that kind of stuff, and what you use it for. So that, make sure you guys follow Instagram games and giveaways. I got a giveaway going on right now, $50 Urban Alcatraz e-gift certificate, one of 2 $50 gift cards, the e-gift card. Okay, so head on over there and get in tune with Watch Star Vibes games and giveaways. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you as one of my subscribers. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I think that's it. Head to Patreon, head to Instagram, and subscribe here. Okay, so that's what I get. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you all in your next video.